Hello?
Hello, I can hear you, but I still can't see you. Ah, there you go, perfect. Okay. Are you able to turn your camera? I can see you, but it's sideways. That's perfect. Thank you.
Can you hear me though?
Oh, sorry?
Can you hear me properly like this?
Yes, I can. Okay, great. Okay, so my name is Rebecca. I will be conducting today's interview. Just so you're aware, this is recorded, but this will just be used for our internal purposes, okay?
Okay.
So could you just confirm for the recording your name and your date of birth?
My name is Fajr Adil, and my date of birth is January 2nd, 2002.
Lovely, thank you. And could you just show the photograph page of your passport to the camera? Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay then. Right, I will start with the interview questions, okay?
Okay.
So could you just explain why you would like to study in the UK rather than your home country?
Okay, I would like to... Okay, let me start with why I didn't choose my home country, Pakistan, to study in. It's because Pakistan has great unis, but most of the universities use this method of teaching that is mostly outdated and it's based on theory. And another reason why I didn't choose Pakistan to continue my studies is because it's not safe for me to go there and live alone. So that's why I prefer going to the UK instead, because it has more international safety, and me being alone, it's safer for me. Okay, do you want me to tell you why I chose the UK?
Yes, please.
Okay. The reason I chose the UK is because as a child, I visited the UK multiple times with my family. So I'm well aware of the environment in the UK. I'm aware of how the people are, and I've seen the culture in the UK. I'm used to it, and I've seen how people are like so privileged with like great quality of education and how well-mannered they are in the UK. Another reason I chose the UK is because of the international safety. Like, since I'm the only daughter for my parents, they're satisfied. They're okay with letting me study in the UK alone. And another reason I chose the UK is because of the multicultural. UK is like, it's filled with multicultural. It has a unique culture. It's not just all about the British people. It's very open to international societies. And as an international student, and I'm not used to the UK, so once I go there, it would be easier for me to adjust as an international student whilst completing my studies. And another reason I chose the UK is because in my home country, while recruiting, people prefer hiring you with an international degree rather than the local degree. Like they prefer the international degrees over the local degrees. And since British degrees hold a lot of weight, mostly in the business world, it's really good for me to study in the UK.
Okay, that's great, thank you. Could you just confirm the name of the university that you've applied to?
I applied to University of Greenwich International College, continuing my studies in the University of Greenwich after my year 0 foundation year.
Could you just explain why you have chosen the University of Greenwich to study?
Okay, I chose the University of Greenwich for many reasons. First, when I was researching, I found out that the university was founded in 1820s, and ever since that time, they followed ethos of no limit, which is a very good thing because like that motivates me as a student, because the university itself lives by no limit, and they would push me as a student to like explore new possibilities and like to like maximize my my studies in the UK. Another reason I chose the Greenwich University, it's because of the academic support. I was researching on it and I saw that the academic support is a lot for a student. Like, for example, there's a center, it's called the Generator Center. It's like filled with experts who guide you to improve on your entrepreneurial skills and to help you develop good business ideas. Another academic support that I came across is that Greenwich provides like a personal tutor for each student, so they can guide the student throughout their studies in Greenwich. So whenever I'm confused, I would never be lost in my studies because I'll have a personal tutor helping me out. Another academic support that I liked of theirs is their counseling for mental health. Like, as you know, when a student is studying, stress can be a lot and we can have a lot of mental breakdowns. But the fact that I can go to my university to get some help to calm me down, to motivate me to continue my studies, that's very, very good. Another reason I chose the UK is because of the ranking. The ranking of Greenwich is 92 for 2022. That information I took from the by the website called the Complete University Guide. Another thing is the QS ranking of worldwide. Greenwich is like between 801 to 1000 in the QS world ranking, which makes Greenwich a very good university. Another reason I chose Greenwich is when I was researching, I saw that the faculty for the business school is it's filled with experts. By that I mean most of the faculty are already experienced in running a business or working somewhere in a good industry, so they can really guide me. They can really tell me the do's and don'ts and how to solve real life problems when it comes to business. And I saw that the faculty is really good because they even won a TEF award, which is Teaching Excellence Framework, in 2017. 2017. And another thing that I saw in University of Greenwich is when I was researching, I came across this website. It's called U Ranking. I was searching the graduation rate of Greenwich, and it said that it's 75% for bachelors with a B score, which is a really good thing because I'm an independent learner. But the fact that I know I'm gonna get I'm gonna be well explained and well taught in the University of Greenwich really satisfies me. Oh, and another reason is because Greenwich, when I was researching on Greenwich, I saw how Greenwich spent around 150 million pounds on just student facilities and teaching spaces. For example, the Stockwell Street, the building is for 70 million pounds, and it has the one of the university campus libraries. It has TV and film studios. It has many things, and the university also has on-site coffee shops and a lot of places to eat. So it's very convenient for me to study in Greenwich because as an international student, I'm not going to move around a lot. I'm just going to focus on my studies, and it makes me satisfied that Greenwich has all the facilities available for me to live there.
Okay, great, thank you. Did you consider any other UK universities?
Yes, I did consider other universities in the UK, which were London Metropolitan and Middlesex, but they're great unis, but Greenwich was my first choice, and Greenwich was the first university to send me an offer letter, so I went for Greenwich University.
Okay, thank you. Could you confirm the full name of the course you've applied to?
It's BA Business Studies with International Incorporated Bachelor's.
Could you just explain why you would like to study business?
Okay, so business is in my blood. Like, since I was growing up, my father, he always involved me in his business meetings or like his business trips. And he raised me in a way where like I was always open to the business mind. Another thing is like he always, like growing up, he always taught me about the do's and don'ts about a business. So he really motivated me. Another reason I chose business studies is because everyone in my family, mostly everyone in my family or extended family, their initial source of income is from either running a business or owning a business. So like I grew up with a business mind, and I want to study business because my father, he was not privileged enough to actually get that education. But since I am privileged enough, I can continue my studies in business. Another reason I chose to study business is because of the stereotype in Pakistan. Like in Pakistan, my home country, they always say that businesses can't be run by women. Businesses cannot, women cannot really own businesses. They don't know, they are not capable of doing it. So I want to kind of break the stereotype for myself and like to inspire girls in Pakistan that, yeah, you can study business and you can own a business in Pakistan and you can be successful despite your gender. Another reason I chose to study business is because of my business plan. Like my business, it gives me a clear pathway into my business. Like it will give me all the skills I require, it's gonna make it a clear pathway for business study, for my future plans to open a business one day.
Okay. So could we just talk a bit more about your future plans? When you've completed this course in the UK, what will you do next?
Okay, I will go to my home country of Pakistan and I will start my plan. Okay, my plan is to become a business consultant, okay, and like open a business consultancy company. Okay, so once I go back to Pakistan, I will all the skills that I gained from my studies, I'm going to apply them, and I'm gonna start my vision. I'm gonna make it into reality. I'm gonna focus on my plan of opening a business consultancy company, and I'm going to use all the skills that I gained so I can help people who obviously who lack knowledge or who lack resources to open business, because there's so many great ideas but they don't have the money to continue it, or they don't have the knowledge, they don't have good enough knowledge. And even if, like as I told you, in Pakistan it's really outdated, the study system. It's like it's mostly theory based with no practical implications. Most of the people in Pakistan, they have the knowledge of how to run a business, but they don't really know how. They don't have any practical experience. They don't know what to do or how to handle problems. So I'm going to guide them, advise them, and I'm going to have add-on services. Like I can do all the research, I can give them a business plan, and they can continue, and I can help them start up their businesses. And then once they have the profits, I'm also going to get paid.
Okay, perfect. So just to talk about finances briefly, while you're in the UK, how will you be paying for your tuition fees and living expenses?
Okay, so my sponsor for my education is my father. He owns his own business. His business is steel fabrication company. He owns a steel fabrication company, okay, and his monthly profits are around 7,000 to 10,000 Bahraini dinar. And yearly he makes around 86,000 to 120,000 Bahraini dinar. And he's going to support me throughout my studies.
Okay.
And living costs.
Sorry?
And my living costs.
Okay. Just to quickly talk about your immigration history, have you mentioned that you have visited the UK, so you have applied for UK visas before, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever had any visa refusals for the UK
No,
before?
I've never had
No,
any.
okay. And have you applied for visas for other countries that aren't the UK before?
Yes, of course, to visit.
Yes. And again, have you had any refusals for any other country?
No, I haven't had any refusals.
Okay, so all your applications have been accepted?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's actually all my questions I have for you today. You've provided all the information I need. What happens now, I will contact your agent via email after this call just to let them know the results of this interview, and they will let you know. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.